Hello, Ron Mithril here once again, getting back to Resident Evil. Today we're going to be exploring the Guardhouse, and I'm actually going to be putting the Beretta up for a bit. This time we're going to be using the bazooka. And I also want to take the combat knife back out. This might seem like a weird loadout, but that's what we're going with for now. If all goes well, this should make sense in the end. Now the main thing this plan hinges on is for things to go alright in here. There's a new enemy type in here, and for everything to work out, it has to go down in one shot of the bazooka. Meet the web spinner. Once you take out a web spinner, you want to get out of the room quickly, because if you don't, they erupt into a bunch of baby spiders, and those can be a problem. If you leave the room and come back in, any baby spiders that have appeared, they'll go away. Any dead web spinners that you've killed off, they'll go away, and so it's a much safer way to deal with these guys. Come on down. There we go. Okay, that worked out. So, let's leave, then go back in, and we'll do what we need to do in that room. I'm not a big fan of the web spinners. I don't have a phobia of spiders per se, but I still don't really like them very much. Checking over here on this barrel, we get an ammo clip. Delicious and nutritious gun food. Over on this table, an ink ribbon. We have a sadly broken pinball table over here. A dartboard, but what really matters is this pool table. It looks like a clock dial. 3:45. Some kind of a code? So, we'll just bear that in mind. But that's all there is to do in here. Now let's head in here. Is this overkill? Yes, yes it is. But there's a method to my madness. We have a desk we can unlock. And so we get shotgun shells. And here, we find the Red Book. Nothing important, but if we examine it from this angle, Jill will open the book. All pages are blank. What's it for? So now it's labeled as the blank book. Nothing we can do over here. But we can check out the bathroom. The bathtub is filled with muddy water. Will you unplug it? Indeed we will. Less disturbing than James Sunderland reaching into a clogged toilet. And so we get the serum key. Examining this one is a bit weird. A carving of the moon. Really? Where? And that really has nothing to do with the key anyway. Oh well. I don't know if that's just misplaced text, or if they meant to do something else with that key, or what. So now, we need to collect this statue. Or at the very least, push it around a bit. There's a hole here that we really want to cover up. If you don't cover the hole, every time you walk past it, a vine whips out to try and strangle you. Interestingly enough, while it can do damage to you, it cannot outright kill you. Okay, something we need to quickly get out of here. Just go ahead and get this key here. And quickly run, because bees! The bees also cannot outright kill you, but they can poison you. So, they're still bad news in their own way. We have a door here marked 002. What luck! The number 002 is engraved. There are some green herbs beyond that statue, but we'll get those later. We're kind of full of inventory stuff right now. Well, I mean, we have one space, but there's 3 herbs over there. Let's start by checking out the bathroom. And making one less zombie. All that's in this bathroom, though, is an ammo clip. Still nice to have on hand, though. Nothing special. No water is left. Now, to keep myself from panicking, we're gonna go ahead and equip that. I only have 1 explosive round left right now. I don't want to waste it. What I do want to do, though, is open this desk. And thus, more shotgun shells. Here on the bed we find Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident, and the plant at Point 42 is growing amazingly fast. It has been affected by the T-virus differently than other plants have been, and shows unique shape in addition to its size. Looking at the way it behaves, it is now difficult to determine what kind of plant it was originally. There are 2 ways in which Plant 42 gathers nutrition. The first one is through its root that reaches into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and broke the water tank in the basement. Now the basement is filled with water. It is easily imaginable that some chemical elements were blended in the water and promotes the incredibly fast growth of Plant 42. Another part of Plant 42 from the basement grows through the duct and hangs down like so many bulbs from the ceiling of the first floor. Many vines come out of those bulbs, and they are the second resource for its nutrition. Once sensing movement, Plant 42 shoots its vines around the prey and holds it. Then it starts sucking up blood, using the suckers located at the back of its vine. It also has some intelligence. It blocks the door by twining its vines around it, especially when it captures prey or is sleeping. Several staff members have already fallen victims to this. May 21st, 1998, Henry Sarton. But anyway, that's the Plant 42 report. We also get this. A dormitory sketch. Will you take it? That would be our map. Okay. So, moving on. Just get these shelves out of the way. There's absolutely nothing we need the shelves for, they're just in the way of this ladder. And so, down we go. Rather unsettling music here. So we need to get across here. Thus, we just shove boxes into the water. Still not quite enough, though. This one's a little more complicated just because of block-pushing puzzle rules. But still not that bad. Tedious, certainly. Crate pushing, Joel. Crate pushing. With 3 boxes in place, we can cross. And there's more herbs there that I can't really carry just yet. There's something in the water. That would be the Neptune. We do not want to deal with it. We've used the serum key. It's useless now. Discard, absolutely. And get away from the sharks. Yes, Neptunes are sharks that have been infected with the T-virus. As long as they're in water, they are completely immune to everything. There is no dealing with them. Unless, of course, you pull this lever. Basically, Neptunes are not to be trifled with. They do a lot of damage really fast. There's also this button here. Make sure and push that. There's a sound from the room next door. We didn't get a chance to check before the Neptunes showed up, but the next door over was locked. Pushing that button releases the lock. So looking around in here, we have another key. The 003 key. Also, shotgun shells and shotgun shells. As well as a couple of ammo clips. Delightful. So, time to get out of here. Now that we've taken their water away, the Neptunes can't do anything to us. You can walk right up to them, nothing. And that's for Jaws 4. So let's see here. Yeah, still not really as much space as I'd like. Let me go ahead and equip this again. I mean, there's no avoiding it. Sooner or later, we are going to have to go back to the item chest. Just trying to keep it in mind when the best time is to do so. It's gonna be pretty soon, I think. So anyway, the 003 key works in here. For those wondering about the double doors in the distance over there, you can't open them. They're blocked from the other side.